Hi everyone, in this video I'd like to show you how to use the whiteboard feature during a Zoom meeting. So first we're going to make sure that this feature is enabled by going to settings in this left menu, and then under settings we'll go to in meeting basic settings. Then we need to scroll down to whiteboard. Here it is. You need to make sure that this is in fact turned on. If you have this turned off, you won't have the option to start a whiteboard screen share during a meeting. Once this is done, so I have a meeting that I have already started. Now if I go to share screen here, you'll see that I have an option of starting a whiteboard. Once I hit share, everyone who's attending my meeting can see this whiteboard area and whatever I draw here. So under draw, we have a lot of useful features. You can draw different shapes. So let's say I start by drawing this rectangle, and I want to give my students a warm-up problem as I'm setting it up here. So hit draw, and then with text, I can type out my question. The size of the text is selected under format. So currently it's at 48. You can change it, you can bold, italicize, and then this selects the line width of things that you're drawing. So I'm going to leave it at 48, and then I'll type out my question. What is the area and perimeter of the rectangle below? So then let's say I want to move this text because it's overlapping the rectangle. I hit the select tool and I can adjust this, move the rectangle. Oh, I can select things by drawing a selection window. So that selects my rectangle. I can move it down. Now let's say we label the sides. I'll use the pencil tool, and I can change the color of my pen. Let's say I want to draw this in red. The side here, let's say it's 5 meters, and this is 3 meters. And now I have a warm-up problem. I would recommend not necessarily using this to set up problems, but more maybe if you need to show students something on the fly. For setting up your lesson, it's probably more useful to have a PowerPoint slides that are already prepared, but you can still use these tools on a PowerPoint to help aid the lesson, and I'll make a video on how to do that. Some other tools that are really useful here is the spotlight. So this is like a laser pointer. So as you're reading through or you need to point to something, you can use the laser pointer. The eraser tool, a thing to keep in mind, it does not erase just parts of the text or parts of the box. If I try to erase, it's going to erase the entire text box. Let's say I didn't mean to do that. I can undo and redo, etc. If I am ready to clear this whole screen, I just hit clear all drawings. But before I clear it, let's say I want to save it for maybe students who weren't present. So after I hit save, I can click on this button here. That'll show me where on my computer this file is being saved, which can be changed in the settings. So let's say now I'm ready to clear, and I can do clear all drawings and start over. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave that in the comments.